Hello. How you doing?
Hi.
Bernal. Asteroid. Earl.
Hi. Hi.
All right.
So, we need... Yeah, we're going to stop that real quick. You get one. That was it. Nice that you used it up so quickly. So I not that we were chatting right before going live or anything, because it's never happens. But I think hypothetically that you were right, that oh crap, we might have to use the lamp. I know you were suggesting this last week also, but yeah, we might actually have to reload a bit. If so, but just for ha-has, like once I can see the screen. Can we just confirm before we try reloading and using the lamp that one more time that the current lamp we have definitely works, just for the sake of bingo authenticity for the soft lock having to.
Yeah, I guess we could, but
Okay, fair enough. All right, I'm just gonna call then.
I just call it because I know we've tried and the current lamp doesn't work. So we're just gonna start from this older save and redo a bunch of things because I think we were soft locked because we need to use this lamp as a teapot before we trade it away, which is really silly that you can do that, but that's how things go. So this is our teapot. This right here is our teapot.
Alexander is carrying an old
battered hunter's teapot.
The lamp is...
Okay, so
go
ahead.
We don't currently have a spell book, right?
We don't have that.
So
we have to redo all that. The first thing we have to do, maybe, is
good day.
This stuff. What did we do with it? We we pretended to die. That's what it was. So let's do that. I think that was right.
I mean, based on the death counter, I don't think it was all pretending.
This particular instance is pretending.
Alexander suddenly gets a very sneaky idea. I can't print.
Blah blah blah.
It's true. Stop.
So the question is, do you think the shopkeep knows what you're doing or not?
I don't think he knows.
Because he's not trying very hard to stop you. He's like, no, please don't do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wonka's right beside him.
What a waste. He's dead. He's dead. I told you not to pop in like that.
Yeah, we're just gonna skip through we saw this last episode,
also, if this genie has to do whatever the guy tells him to, and also can teleport,
Alexander's,
or close enough, why doesn't the guy just give him like a dagger and be like, "Hey, go stab him"?
Have you ever seen Aladdin?
Sorry.
Oh, you can't tell genies to be like stabby stabby.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you can't wish that someone be dead, but can you wish that the genie will physically stab someone?
Hello.
I think we need to get a genie and do some experiments to actually properly pin down the limits of the powers.
Like mortal wounding but not killing.
It is a fine book, is it not?
That's a good thought. Also, I want you to teleport my enemy 100 feet in the air.
Thinking of Cosima,
Bernald.
Upon the what was it? What the name of?
We got a bingo winner.
A little close to
Alexander.
Congrats, Bernald.
Also, even the classic, even if you can't wish for more wishes, you know what you should try wishing for.
More genies.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
I wish for more genies. Can genies do that?
Well, here's at the very least in the movie, a guy wishes himself to be a genie, which presumably creates wishes, which means in some form or another, there is the ability to create more wishes.
But wasn't the wish to be a genie a huge mistake?
It was a mistake, but it's still possible, which means if you can wish yourself to be a genie, you can create wishes, which means you could create, for example, I wish to have a wish granting ring. I would like a monkey's paw. I cannot see that backfiring.
Can genies create life?
That's another really good question. So, what were the rules in the line? You can't kill someone.
You can't make someone love you.
So yeah, it said you can't raise the dead, but they never said he can't create life, which raises the question of when Aladdin comes in as Prince Ali, blah 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 blah. All those like dancers and all of his entourage, did the genie create them?
They could be illusions. They could just be like illusions of people, like not real people, but
if you can have illusions of people, then you can create an army, and it doesn't matter, he can't kill people for you.
Is there a genie lawyer? I think what were we doing? Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a...
Now I really want a genie lawyer to be a thing. Sorry, that kind of actually paused my head for a second.
You can't wish for anything that would result in you getting more wishes.
Hello?
Yeah, same thing with death, right? You can't wish for anything that's going to directly result in...
What do you... I'm sorry.
Can you wish for a gun?
Isn't there...
You can wish for a weapon, sure, right?
As an
Can you wish for a magic gun that never misses?
I suppose so.
Can you wish for a magic gun that never wishes, is sentient, and comes predisposed to wanting to kill your foes?
There is...
Yeah. I guess it's that there's a layer of will between the genie and the crime, the killing.
Can you wish for the genie to no longer have limitations?
No.
A regular abnormality?
But that's not one of the rules.
Not really, but you're asking the genie to go beyond their means, and can anyone go beyond their means?
I have a sense.
Bernal, I think if you want to get to the proper theological debate here, the real question is, can Jesus microwave a burrito so hot he himself cannot eat it? I think I may be in a slightly good mood. I'm told I get annoying when I'm in.
Can Jesus eat a burrito?
Alexander...
Ha! Yeah.
Like right now.
Yeah, I'm not getting into that one.
Alexander...
Jesus, also not getting into that one.
Alexander can't...
Hello, friend. Oh.
There is no...
You speak...
Do you want me to be silent?
But who are...
Never.
If you're lost...
Take me home too?
Won't you...
Come down.
Alexander doesn't... Alexander.
Where are you going? No, I don't like you.
This is so weird.
Well.
Did we? Yeah, we did. We did the Beast's beauty thing. I mean the J in Jesus.
But that's not silent. That's just pronounced differently.
Yeah, if it were silent, it'd be Jesus. Right?
Alexander.
I was gonna say I could mute.
Alexander feels.
Are you there?
Do you? Falling.
Give him our dangler.
I found this little...
There's gotta be a better way to say that.
Coming home.
Nope, that's the only way.
Glad I...
A mouse?
Dingus.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to
You
give
found my
some.
dangling
Yes, sir.
participle.
Well,
See, that
then
sounds
none of
horrible
these-
too.
This one is fun.
I don't remember what this
Alexander
book
is
even
carrying
is.
a
It's just a
rare
rare
book.
book. It's a riddle book. We don't need the riddle book for anything before we trade it in, do we?
Okay, good question.
Alexander. Alexander feels a.
Just in case.
Hello? Now.
There's no reason.
I found this... There. Here is the...
Spell book. Oh, we have the poem as well.
Alexander.
I wrote this.
The nightingale's.
Sing, sing. It is a...
What was it?
I was...
So she's like waiting beside that window continuously.
I mean, what else are you gonna do when you're locked in a room?
I don't know.
I don't
The
know.
little bird.
Scratch a mural into the bricks on the wall.
It's a note.
Maybe she is. Maybe she's doing that
I cannot
at
believe
night.
you are here, my friend.
Alexander's hand. No word.
Oh, we gotta go to the back to the Isle of Wonder. Do a couple things.
So which spell is it that uses the teapot again?
I don't know.
Alexander.
Let's look at these.
Alexander carefully read.
Magic paint. Wait. Really? make rain. That's what we need most immediately.
With interest.
And I forget what we want the rain for.
Probably to survive the druids.
Right. So we could theoretically do that roughly nowish.
This.
Pretty much. I think we are pretty much ready to do that. We just got to go to the Isle of Wonder and get some things.
Like the tears and the beers. And the crying for you.
Tears for fears. There's also the, we can get the teacup and fill it with swamp slime.
Yeah, I forget where we get the cup.
It's up here.
Show up. Okay, right. It just like spontaneously appears.
Alexander.
Yeah, it spontaneously appears, like many things in this game.
Alexander.
I need to reread the make it rain spell recipe because I think there's an order to it.
I think you see a stack of ones.
A few drops of salt water from the sea, not from the sea, because it's first mix salt and sacred waters in a teapot, then add falling water. So the falling water's last. Heat to boiling to activate. That's when we're over the fire.
Won't that imply that we're heated to boiling also?
Yeah. You're not wrong. So we're already boiling by the time the rain starts.
Oh, didn't we want to get the tears?
Yeah.
Anything was likely, but I thought I'd try the bug fact in case we happen to get the one for insects that can take really, really high temperatures.
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk. The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift. Alexander collects.
So, like, where did the spell come from?
What do you mean?
Like, all right, so sacred waters, waters that have ever moved. Put a pin in that.
That part of.
And baby's tears, when boiled, create the rain. Was this someone trying to work out what should obviously make it rain, or was this like someone just already had those things anyways?
Who are you?
It's magic.
She didn't.
He's. Is there any?
The swamp.
Like if someone were to say, "Did you know that if you kick a puppy, it'll snow sooner?" It'd be like, "How would you know this? How did you discover this?" It's an obvious question.
Perhaps
if you boil baby tears,
Alexander decides to throw rotten.
I think, I think whoever wrote this book is not a nice person.
Gee, yeah, gee bump. Why, gee, you know, you
Stick in the mud and bump on a log, having reconciled it.
Wait.
What? Wait, did we throw it or did we give him the tomato?
So it's not going to work anymore because they've reconciled.
There's no reason to.
Also, we don't have a tomato.
We can get another one maybe, but oh, that's so irritating.
So what exactly happened? I didn't even know.
I tried to throw the tomato, but instead of giving it to the bump on the log, which is the right thing to do, is to give it the bump on the log.
But last time I thought he said to give it to him. Or did we have to like talk to the bump on the log first?
Yeah, I did. I just wasn't reading the dialogue. Last time I did give it to the bump on the log, and it's maybe because of the dialogue that I thought to do that. But we're not reading the dialogue this time because we did it last time, so. Yeah, just got to do it again.
So yeah, this game definitely does have soft locks then, so that's good to know. I don't miss those for the other games we've
Yeah. I don't think soft locks are necessary. Wait. What didn't I do yet? What did... Oh, I didn't...
Have you read the spell book?
Oh my god. I gotta do all of this again.
We have to get the spell book and also feign death, don't we?
Hello.
No, not
No,
feign death. We already did that.
Okay. That's not so bad then.
Now.
Gotta give the poem...
There's no...
Stop.
Oh,
stop.
jeez. I forgot about that.
It's not a big deal, but...
Yeah.
It's annoying.
I found it. Here.
There's no... Alexander holds... The night... What? The little bird...
Bird is being passive aggressive, just dropping it on the ground instead of handing it to us. Beaking it to us. Yeah, we gotta read the book.
Alexander...
Just to make sure.
Alexander... This... Alexander...
All right. All right, babies.
Alexander... Alexander...
What do you think?
You startled.
Well, that's... He's right. Nobody...
Perhaps.
Well, he's an...
Who are you?
See that? He's... Oh!
Is there...
He... Oh.
But really...
The log, it's...
Is there any...
There's no reason to...
I thought this might...
Hey! No! The... No! Hey, okay. Well, you mean...
Alexander Phil...
It's Isle of the Beasts.
Alexander feels a strange...
Oh, right, the fountain. Sorry, I was trying to remember what the heck we're doing here.
Yep.
So we have to put the sacred water in first, right?
Alexander
Yep.
pours... Alexander fills the hunter's lamp to the brim
And
with
now
the
the
fountain
incantation?
Um,
Or do we have to wait until it's time to cast it?
speak incantation over teapot. Yeah.
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
All right, the spell is
Clouds
prepared.
of thunder, shafts of light. Come and sup with me tonight. Waters 3 have I for tea. Brew a tempest now for me.
Sure is taking his sweet magical time with this.
The lamp in Alexander's hand gives a little perk.
Oh, we're opening R.
Arr.
No, I don't want to download a new update to R. Thank you.
Maybe they added neat features. Maybe now it can do S.
Alexander.
All right. Well, let's hang on.
Alexander.
Not again.
Great God. Not a... I think...
Alexander
So in
is
theory, we
shouted
shouldn't
up this,
have to do anything at all.
there's a
Right. It'll just boil
Alexander
and then
is-
rain will happen.
Which you think to them would confirm that, yes, hooray for sacrifice.
and the cage is... Alexander starts to feel a little warm. The bottom of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot. This cage is really hot. Fire in the cage.
This is
Alexander
different.
pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flames. The flame is extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders.
Uh-oh.
Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting
We
for
didn't
long.
choose to do that.
The heat and movement must have jarred something.
So we no longer have the clothes to get into the castle. Is that that's
Something
fine, right? Is that
Alexander's
fine?
carrying is starting
We have
to
another
jiggle
way?
around. Egad, something's really percolating. The water in Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just about...
There are no
boiling.
Hulkamaniacs here.
I feel like our lungs
Alexander
are
feels a
gone.
drop. It starts to rain.
is a powerful nature wizard. By the sacred oak, let him down.
Why is that the conclusion? How does he know that we did it?
That's a very good question.
I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee. We've been feeling inhospitable ever since the winged ones stole our sacred miniature oak tree. Besides, Wizir Al-Hazred sent a message that we were to watch out for a highly dangerous foreign assassin. I assume you are the one he meant.
I'm sure I'm precisely who he meant. I assure you, I mean to harm no one, unless that person threatens the princess. I'm sorry to have disrupted your ceremony, but I'm running out of time.
What is it that you seek?
The Oracle on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain told me I should speak to you about the realm of the dead. She told me of 2 souls in unrest there that I might be able to free.
Free souls in the realm of the dead? You're mad.
The souls might be able to help me on my mission to save the princess. It's imperative that I do everything I can. The risks are not important.
No. And yet getting yourself killed will hardly help the princess. But I will tell you what I know. Legend has it that it is the right of any human to challenge the Lord of the Dead in order to save his own life or the life of another already past.
I think you have to
But
beat
the
him
knowledge
in
of how to
board
do
games.
this was lost centuries ago. I have only heard of one who tried it. A young knight who came to the land of the Green Isles from a distant land long ago. According to the story, he was determined to challenge the Lord of the Dead for the soul of his dead lover. It is said that he tamed the Lord of the Dead's horse, a black-winged, demon-hearted beast named Nightmare. Nightmare sometimes flies to the human world to feed on certain noxious plants. Those unfortunate enough to see her are glad to escape with their very souls intact. Somehow, the knight captured Nightmare and rode off on her back, supposedly to the realm of the dead. But neither the knight nor his lover ever returned. If there was a means for challenge, it was lost with the night.
I see. Can you tell me anything about the Lord of the Dead?
Ah, that is a blacker matter still. To the druids, he is Samhain, lord of coldness and despair. Samhain was once a man like you or I, but he insulted the gods and was sentenced to rule the underworld. Immortal he is and mateless, robbed of sleep, robbed of movement, robbed of companionship. It is said that he hates all mortals even more for the mortality that he lost. That is all I know.
Interesting. I shall remember.
Now look how the oak embers of our bonfire still glow hot despite the rain. If you're bent on your course, you'll need courage that's just
We need
as
oak embers.
impervious to the chill. May your luck last longer than
Are the
your
oak embers
storm,
time sensitive?
brave one.
May it indeed.
Good question.
Thank you, Archdruid.
Is that word actually pronounced Samhain?
Samhain.
I thought it was something like Samhain.
Samhain.
So we need like a skull full of embers, right?
Yep.
So we headbutt the fire.
Oh, black horse. That must be Nightmare's feather. What'd you say?
So we headbutt the fire.
Yeah. So creature of the night. I wonder if that's Nightmare. Oh, we didn't get the egg yet
This
in this playthrough, in this version.
We didn't?
We gotta go get the egg.
Where do we go?
Are these...
By giving... Oh, did we grab the coals, though?
I didn't because I don't know if they're time sensitive.
But I'm wondering if the same thing, because if you leave, won't they cool down?
I don't know.
We grab with our bare hands? Oh, that works.
I mean, we can.
Alexander's.
But they need to go in the skull. Well, I guess we can hang out here for a moment and see what's going on. Can we go in? Houses? Trees? Tree houses?
The druids, exhausted after the bonfire. The druid. There's no... The way north is...
So is that everything here? I think that's everything here.
Alexander.
We need egg.
Alexander feels...
Wait, this is the wrong way. Why didn't you say anything?
If you mean like why didn't I say anything, or why didn't Alexander say anything? Because I do not remember very much. I remember. I still remember how we got the egg.
Alexander.
I just remembered and then I forgot again.
We gave a piece of coal to the White Queen.
Right, yeah. But I forgot where the queen was. Is it after the crazy people?
The crazy people.
Basically this next screen. I guess so, yeah.
These crazy people?
Yeah, I didn't mean like in the sense of like I just meant like weird beings. Peculiar individuals. Slightly zany.
You're no, you.
Blah, blah, blah.
I found the...
Oh, now. As a... Let me see. Oh.
So, do we have to find Nightmare?
Why do you get the feeling that it's just gonna be there munching on tomatoes? Or whatever that nightshade plant was.
We need to get the Styx water at some point. All we need is the Styx water. Get everything else.
Nice.
Hair and brimstone, the skull of embers in presence of creature. Speak incantation over skull. So where's the creature?
hair... Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm assuming right before the wingy people, isn't it? Mentioned that in the story that the nightmare was eating noxious plants, and there's
those
nightshade
plants.
beside. Yeah,
those.
Yeah, I remember some things. That's my one thing I remember tonight. I still don't actually know what that phrase means.
Alexander. steps.
There it is.
Alexander arrives.
Calm down, girl.
Nightmare ignores Alexander.
Calm down.
Alexander decides to take the
Death?
Nightmare.
Probably soft lock.
Alexander puts the strand of hair into the skull.
Does this
The sound
one
of-
require the egg, or is that a different one?
No.
Alexander.
Let's read it again. Just to be absolutely sure. What is this?
Alexander is carrying.
Oh, it's the message from Cosima. Add hair and brimstone to skull and presence of creature speak incantation. Okay, so we can probably just do it right here.
Alexander. The embers having grown.
Oh no!
Are you sure you want to clear your?
Can we? Do we have time at all? Let's see.
Alexander cracks this bespoiled egg, hisses as it makes contact with the hot embers.
And then. Wait. Okay, we had just enough time.
Alexander solemnly speaks the incantation over the skull.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain, to do whate'er I now ordain.
Nightmare flares her nostrils at the scent of the fire and brimstone.
That's it. Come on. I need passage to your homeland, fiery one.
Unable to resist the power of the enchanted smell, Nightmare approaches Alexander. Her eyes appear glassy and sightless. In her hypnotized state, she is unaware of the human so close to her flank, or of anything at all except that marvelous smell.
Now ride!
Make sure we get the feather from the horse. Can we? Can't do it here.
I honestly just assumed that the feather we already had was.
Nightmare deposits Alexander on a strange, cold world.
Do we have a
And some
feather?
of the inhabitants don't look too friendly.
Yeah, we have a feather. We have a black feather. I forget where we got it, but we've
Oh,
had
we
it for
do.
a while.
Alexander is carrying an unusual.
Oh, is that the feather?
I just assumed.
The realm of.
That's a zombie.
Are we getting zombied? All right, all right.
Thought he was gonna eat our brains.
Pull out your flaming sword. All right, get ready for tin, tin, tin. That's my impression of getting knocked over repeatedly. It's as close as
Who
I'm gonna
are
get.
you, poor? I see.
Is that what's gonna happen here?
Who are you, grieving spirits?
I am Queen Ilaria of the land of the Green Isles,
Oh,
and this beloved spirit.
they're
is
just
my
right
husband,
here.
King Caliban.
I mean, it's what we were expecting,
We were
isn't it?
murdered in our beds
Like,
by
but
our trusted
like
wizard.
literally right here.
Like a
Like,
viper, he
Yeah, I
snuck
don't think
in
they
during
want
the
to
night
draw
and
any more
stabbed us
screens
in
at
our
this point.
sleep. Now
Mhm.
my husband's soul is broken, and he will not speak.
Then you are the ones I seek. Are you not the parents of Princess Cosima?
Our daughter! Have you news of the princess?
I know that she is alive and safely back in her kingdom after being rescued from Mordak. But I'm afraid I have not personally seen her. Alhazred is keeping her in her room in mourning for you.
I am glad to hear of her return, but she will not be safe alone with that devil. Oh, that we could be there to protect her.
Cosima, how I fail thee.
My poor husband will never rest while our murder goes unavenged and our daughter is in danger.
I came to take you back with me. Your people are still loyal to you. They need to know about the Wazir. Cosima needs you too.
But this is the realm of the dead. We cannot leave it. Nor, for that matter, can you. The only one who might be able to return us all to the land of the living is the Lord of the Dead. But he would never help us. He has no mercy.
I might be able to convince him. I must try.
Then take this. It is my ticket to the underworld.
Tickets
There you will
only.
find the Lord of the Dead. I cannot use the ticket as long as I'm chained here. And if we can,
There is an easier way to get here.
I will never be unchained.
You're not wrong.
Thank you. Perhaps it will save us all.
Be careful, young man. If you can ease my husband's torment and help our daughter, we will be most grateful.
I will do my best. Goodbye, Queen Ilaria.
The ghostly ticket reads,
Why do you not rest, sad spirit?
Rest? I cannot rest. My son is lost.
Lost? You mean in this realm?
No. His spirit is stuck in the land of the living, probably looking for me. But I cannot leave to go show him the way. My poor Ali.
Is there anything I can do?
Take this handkerchief. If you get back to the land of the living and find him, tell him that his mother is waiting.
Did we
for
meet
him
any
here.
ghosts?
By this kiss,
I don't remember meeting a
he'll be
ghost or
able
an
to
alley.
find his way to the realm of the dead.
I'll do my best to find him.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my Ali.
Pirate zombie.
Have any root beer?
Alexander is carrying the mother
all
ghost's
out.
translucent handkerchief.
Wait, translucent. Is this the ghost of a handkerchief?
Alexander is carrying the mother ghost's translucent handkerchief.
Yes.
Oh, it just raises so many questions.
The
Oh, I like
skeleton
they play
to the
music.
left of the path
Mhm.
hands something to the spirits that approach the underworld entrance.
Ticket, please. Next.
Might I get one of those tickets?
The skeleton with the tickets must not approve of Alexander's less than ghostly looks. He refuses to give him a pass.
Is that a xylobone?
Alexander
wanna be
picks
annoyed,
up the
but I
two
like that.
bones on the ground. Now, what do these bones remind him of?
Spooky, scary skeletons?
Yes. Now I remember.
The skeletons are overcome with the musical call of the bones. They begin to jiggle, then to dance.
Spooky, scary skeletons. He's jiggling the keys. them bones gonna walk around, them bones gonna.
This. Oh.
Alexander finishes his tune, and the skeletons resume their posts. Despite their frolic, they don't seem any friendlier. The realm of the dead is too eerie to invite. The skeleton with the keys looks rather...
I must see the Lord of the Dead. Please let me pass.
Tickets only.
The skeleton at the door seems quite determined.
I mean, he's kind of all bones. I'm pretty sure we could just like knock him over. I don't think
I
he
have
even
a
has
ticket.
ligaments.
Oh, on. Next.
So hypothetically, what would happen if we got killed on that last screen?
We just advance to the next screen.
Unfortunately,
Well,
the knight...
I'm just wondering if we could have like found our own body on the same screen
Apparently,
and then like
Alexander's not the
possessed
only one
ourselves.
who's curious about the body on the path.
Ooh.
Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on it. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death is trod and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod to spare a mortal's breath. Zounds, that sounds serious.
No, there's a magic card, Scheherazade.
Alexander. The ribbon is... Alexander.
No, really, there is a magic card called that. It's not spelled the same, but it essentially says you play a game of Magic within your game of Magic.
But Scheherazade is the one who like told the stories to put off getting something, right? Like getting married, getting killed, something like that.
I don't know the details, but something like that. But it's a much hated card because it makes the game take forever.
Like, does it actually start another game of Magic?
It starts a game of Magic within your game of Magic, yeah.
Like with more cards or the same cards?
The same deck. It's an old card.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna actually understand this one. It just sounds so weird.
Are you looking it up or something?
No, I was looking up how to spell Scheherazade just because it was bothering me. But then I forgot to check how it's spelled in Magic because I forgot.
It's in Magic, it's like Shahrazad.
I wonder if it's more accurate because Scheherazade is actually a weird spelling.
It says players play a Magic sub-game using their libraries as their decks. Each player who doesn't win the sub-game loses half their life, rounded up.
So weird.
And that's the current text. There's like an old, like the original cards text is much more, it's much more wordy, but there's something called Oracle, which kind of is like a rules site that tells you like what the current day text is for cards. But yeah, so yeah, in principle, it's Scheherazade. Name a Styx song.
They didn't do Poison, did they? No,
It's so weird because like I can't name a Styx song. I know I've heard Styx songs, but I can never name one. What is the most popular? There's heavy metal poisoning. Boat on the river. Come sail away.
That was seriously Styx.
I guess. I don't know.
I wonder if Styx knows that was a Styx song. I feel like even they wouldn't know this.
Charon stands in his boat. Eternal ferryman.
That's not Charon.
Alexander
Yes.
can't quite make out.
It's not Sharon, it's Karen.
Cowl, and he's not sure he would want to.
Can we get the water here?
Oh, good idea.
Alexander scoops a little of the river Styx into the teacup with the swamp ooze, being careful not to get any of the black water on his skin.
What happens if you do?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Am I getting Styx mixed up with
boat
Lethe?
is an unearthly.
The river Lethe, or am I thinking of? Is that the one that makes you forget? Or is it Styx that makes you forget?
I don't remember.
What's so funny?
I must see the Lord of the Dead.
Huh? What'd you say?
Let me ride across the river Styx.
What's so funny?
Who are you?
Charon apparently has rules as strict as those of the skeletons at the underworld's entrance.
Oh, good thing we found these copper coins.
Will these
we
coins
robbed the
do us
corpse.
fair for passage?
Charon accepts the fare and waves Alexander
Stop
onto
saying
the boat.
Sharon.
Sharon! Maybe that's who Ozzy was talking about this whole time.
But that he wasn't Styx.
No.
So Lethe was, how do we pronounce that? Was forgetfulness. Styx wasn't how Achilles got like all invulnerable. I have to look up the river Styx because like, oh, it was apparently poisonous and would dissolve any vessel. Oh, that's why Karen's the ferry dude, because other boats would just like disintegrate. Oh, this is neat.
Alexander walks too close to the menacing gate.
Wait.
Tickets only.
I feel like he should say. I feel like he ought to say, "You look familiar."
Must have been love at first bite.
They really should have acknowledged that they just saw us. Wait, did you write nerd?
No.
The large wooden gate
Oh,
at
okay.
the end.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. So.
Can we talk to the gate?
Oh.
The wooden gate does not.
Can you get any closer without getting 8? Wait, what did this say?
The gauntlet is made of black iron. Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death has trod and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod.
So we have to like eat a bunch of garlic and go.
We have to play a sub game of Magic.
The realm of.
Oh, what'd that say?
The realm of the dead is a very dangerous.
There's no time for magic here.
Can
Why
we
would Alexander
talk to the gate for real?
Something.
No.
Okay.
The wooden gate does not.
At
And
the
you can't
moment.
use them. You can't use mirror. Interesting. What happens if we get just a little closer? Okay, no close. No closer. No closer.
The wooden gate. The large wooden.
Maybe we need minty fresh breath. Maybe we just carve it down.
Alexander reached suddenly. The wood trembles beneath his.
What touch
Okay.
has awakened my sleep? I
Okay.
smell the blood of a mortal. Reach out thine hand again, fleshy human, that I might devour it.
Does he need to eat?
It has been centuries since I
Where does it go?
ate.
Despite his fear,
Out the back door?
Alexander summons his bravest voice to command the living
I walked
gate.
right into that one.
I would pass, Gate. I have business with
What?
your
You
master.
walked into the back door?
My master
I
and
knew you were gonna
thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward, and thou shalt meet him shortly.
No, thank you. I come to meet the Lord of the Dead with my flesh still intact.
And why should I let you pass, human, when I would much rather eat you?
I have been told that there is a way for humans to enter Death's realm. There must be something I can do. Some task that will allow me to pass through your doors, Gate.
I seem to recall something. A trick. Perhaps, a test. Yes. Should a human try to pass,
Could we read the riddle
a
book?
riddle is Gates wont.
I don't think we
That's
could.
a good question.
A riddle it is, then.
And if thou wouldst fail to answer, Gate, his thirsty jaws will be thy fate.
Agreed.
Listen as though it meant thy life then, human, for it surely does. My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
My first is foremost legally. My second circles outwardly. My third leads all in victory. My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
Is the fourth two E's?
Oh,
My first is foremost. Second circles outwardly.
so the fourth letter is obviously E.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. My fourth twice ends in yeah, so E. First foremost.
So
maybe?
A.
Yeah, so fourth letter. Second circles outwardly.
That would imply almost a Q or something, which doesn't make sense.
My third
So
leads all.
My third leads all in victory. So it could
V?
be V.
A something VE.
My whole is this gate's only key.
The only one I feel sure about is the last one.
The first one feel relatively confident being A.
Second circles outwardly.
Oh, I wonder if foremost legally. I wonder if it's just saying the first in the word legally, meaning L. So it's L blank VE. It could just be love.
My second circles? Is it just a circle?
If this secret was the power of love, I reserve the right to groan.
That's the power
The
of
answer
love.
is love.
Thou traitor of the mortal plane, how didst thou guess love? That riddle should never have been solved. Love is unknown in this realm.
I love you, Gate.
Love cannot be banished, even from this place. There are spirits still pining of it on the surface above. Still less can it be banished from my heart.
Enough! Burden me not with thy poetry. Pass through, and quickly, before I change my mind.
You know literally nothing about her. You are not in love, Dingus.
Um.
The servants of the Lord of the Dead stand silently at the head of the path to his throne.
Excuse me, I'd like an audience, please.
The shrouded guards escort Alexander to the throne of the Lord of the Dead.
Why have you entered my domain, still wearing your flesh? If you are so anxious for death, you might have found it easily enough in the land of the living. But since you are here, you are most welcome to stay. Kiss my hand, and you will be one with the spirits. There will be no pain.
So is he flesh?
I don't know, but I kind
He's
of want to
got
see what happens if you
bones.
kiss his hand now.
The souls surrounding the Lord of the Dead's throne cannot help Alexander. The souls...
I think it's probably just be the hand, wouldn't it?
The will to live.
Oh.
The Lord of the Dead's touch fills Alexander instantly with a
Okay,
numbing
so there's a
cold
time
and
limit.
blackness.
I like how your head turns around to face the camera.
Thank you.
Fair point. I like how Alexander's skull
Excuse
turns
me,
around at the last
I'd
minute
like
to
an
face the
audience,
camera.
please.
The shrouded...
Why have you, if you kiss?
There's nothing there.
I seek a boon, my lord.
Why should death grant you anything, mortal?
I seek a boon.
Why should...
The gauntlet is made of flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death has trod, and
Challenge like Scheherazade.
Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sun.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge. I respectfully challenge thee, death, by throwing down this gauntlet. Man may pass the portal and seek its master, death. Man may pass where death has trod, and challenge like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod, to spare a mortal's breath.
He has the gauntlet!
It wasn't hard to find. What? It was on the way here. It was on a corpse.
Who are you?
Oh, was that
to
corpse the knight's
challenge
corpse
death?
Yeah,
in the story?
Man of
Yeah.
flesh is all I need to
I just
be,
realized.
my lord.
he just didn't have coins.
And what is
Yeah.
it that you seek with this challenge? The soul of some dead maiden?
I seek the souls of King Califim and Queen Ilaria, the land of the Green Isles.
You would save 2 human souls and emerge alive from this realm yourself? That shall be a difficult challenge indeed. The tomb does not open its doors lightly.
Either all 3 of us leave, or none go.
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task. Ah, yes, I have it now.
Lick your
challenge is this. For thousands of years, I have sat upon this throne. I have heard every sad tale that can be told by human lips.
So tear off your own lips and
I
say a
have
different
seen
story.
tragedies that ended empires, injustices that defy reason, love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard. I have seen torments that cannot possibly be borne, and yet must be for centuries. This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear.
We forgot the onion.
Make me cry.
Was there an onion?
Thou man of flesh.
Okay.
That I know of.
Is my challenge.
Make him cry.
Make
So we should
Death
probably
cry?
save. And then we hold up the stinky flower.
Or fire to ice.
What'd you say?
We should bring up the stinky flower. That's actually a really good idea.
Stinky flower?
The Lord of the Dead has probably smelled much worse things.
Make him cry.
We could bring him the hanky of dead parents.
Alexander is carrying a
Oh!
The realm of the dead is a... Alexander doesn't want to involve Cosima in the...
Oh, use the mirror to show him how oogly he is.
If your existence has been all that you say it has, then truth alone shall be my sword.
Seriously?
The mirror's surface swirls with darkness for a moment, then fills with images even blacker. Reflections of despair, of wailing souls, of shackles colder and more immutable than any forged by man, of a world of thirsts that can never be quenched. Alexander feels the mirror tremble in his grasp, and is glad that he cannot see its face. But the Lord of the Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his
I've never seen my likeness before.
Things long forgotten are once more uncovered. His enslavement to this throne while still a man, the years of watching misery and horror and growing ever more numb to it, the seep of his own humanity, the slow growth of a new thing altogether, which became that which he is now.
Maybe it's nostalgia.
His is an existence that has no possibility of redemption, no end. The surrounding spirits draw away in pain. The truth is so sharp it stabs, so intense it sears.
Take it away. Make it stop.
Bloop.
The mirror of truth cracks from the strain, and death sheds a single gray tear.
Truth is indeed a terrible thing. I have worn this mantle for so long, I had forgotten its dreadful weight. You shall take the souls and leave as I agreed. You have been granted to stay from this inevitable reality. I almost envy you. Find the souls he has claimed, and bring them to me. King Caliphim and Queen Alaria, I presume. Your hero has won you
So they're
going to
let us into the castle,
of mortality. Right? May
That's
your
a good
souls
question.
be more prepared for their rest when you
What if they
return.
come back and are they buried? Like, where are their corpses?
Yeah, I was. Oh.
And you, man
Their
of
corpses are
flesh,
here?
My steed shall take the three of you back to the land of the living. Tell her where it is you wish to go. Until we meet again, then, I assure you, we will meet again.
No offense, my lord, but I hope that will be many long years from now.
It is never as long as you might wish, mortal. Now, begone.
Yes, my lord. Are you coming, Majesty?
Alhazred's treachery must be handled carefully, Alexander. Alari and I must go gather our allies and form a plan. Watch over Cassima. Make sure she comes to no harm. We will return as soon as we can to take back all that has been stolen from us.
I will keep her safe until your return.
Thank you, son. Your love for our daughter must be deep indeed for you to have undertaken death itself.
We hardly know her.
Indeed. May we succeed in what awaits us, and live long together as a family.
We've literally spent more time with Jollo.
I was gonna say we spent more time with them.
Oh, also true. And now we get to find out if we're soft locked.
There's no way we could have kept the dress, is there?
Unless we didn't have it, unless there was a different way to put out the fire.
But we had to have it in order to get to that point.
Could we have... We have it saved here, right?
Not yet.
Can we... You just saved, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I saved, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually.
Can we load to when we had the dress? Because I just want to check something.
In a minute. Oops.
Minya?
Minya?
Can we try getting the dress wet? Like in a fountain or in anything like that?
Could pee on it.
This game doesn't have the zipper icon.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it's a real obvious missing feature. We should really ask for like a patch or something.
There's no reason to throw Alexander.
I'm guessing no.
Well, I would hope not.
Alexander.
It's just one of those like it's easy to check things.
Yeah. Thanks for the bit.
Alexander has no...
How mad would you be if it turns out we can make it wet?
There's no reason to put... There's
Okay.
no...
All right. So we used it to get into the building, right? But we might be able to somehow find a way.
There's got to be another way to get in.
But it does make you wonder if there's a different way to put out the fire.
I think we're ready to
Oh, we
trade
should-
this lamp in.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we can probably trade it. We should probably
Excuse-
also trade the tinderbox for the brush, I guess.
Yep. Yeah.
Good day.
Good day.
Yes. Use our knowledge of the cutscene.
Drat.
I know it's not quite a fourth wall break. It's more exploiting dramatic irony, but still.
Good day. There's no...
Would you mind?
Of course. Alexander...
I think I'd like...
Very good.
Thank you.
Who calls it a painter's brush?
Do you not?
No.
So what do you call one for ink?
Inker's brush.
Oh, that's not what we call it in Canada.
What do you call it?
Inky dinky bristly woo. I might be lying.
Nope, your secret's out.
We have to go check these file names later because I can never keep track of where we're putting them in. Once we get the full limit.
Let's see what happens on the screen. Can we get in? We're not seeing the help this time.
We just, like,
Please, if
find
you'll
someone else who
only
works
be
there and be like,
reasonable. I really must
"Clothes,
see the
give them
princess.
to me."
Be gone! You're not welcome at the...
But I have this letter.
I really must get inside the castle. Be gone!
Look at the single hair of hers. Wait, we gotta use that.
Yep.
Look at this ghost handkerchief.
There's no...
I really must be...
Where is Ollie's ghost? Maybe we should look around and now there's a ghost or something.
That's a good point.
Alexander's voice. The window... The wall is...
Huh.
The vines are...
I wonder if we can somehow, like, rejuvenate the vines. What's the spell we haven't used?
It's to, well, we thought we were going to use it on the painting.
Right.
Stir with horse feather. Apply to blank surface with artist brush. Speak incantation over painting. Oh, maybe we can go through the back wall with it or something.
Alexander.
Like, you're thinking of, like draw, like, a painting of a door?
Yeah. Like Harold's purple crayon.
I think I'm getting that reference.
Alexander dips the large
It's a
black
kid's book.
feather into the teacup and stirs the contents gently. To his amazement, the jet-black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup. The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency. Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather. To paint something, Alexander must first choose...
When do we do the incantation? After applying to a blank surface.
Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides... Ah, a doorway. Just what With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door.
Enchantment.
Magic paint, black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw, according to this spoken law.
So what we should have done is draw a
The
ninja.
door has magically solidified.
Could have drawn Princess Cosima.
That's a really good point. Why bother with a real one? We can make a magic copy. But also, like, did we draw hinges?
No, it's just gonna fall on the
Inside
ground.
castle at last, Alexander opens the enchanted door
Good.
and steps inside. The magic paint door fades back into the wall. So much for an easy exit. Alexander doesn't see any
Where would this door go?
door manually.
That's a good question.
Is this the dungeon?
Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside.
Well,
Mother?
Oh.
Ali?
Mother, where are you?
What's the matter, little boy?
Spider.
I'm lost. I can't find my mother.
You're dead.
I don't know why she would just leave me here. I've been alone ever so long. Mother? Mother, where are you?
You must be the son of the spirit I met in the realm of the dead. She gave me this handkerchief and asked me to tell you that she's waiting for you there.
It's Mama's. It even smells like her. I can feel her now. I know where to go.
Wait. Before you go, is there anything you can tell me about the castle?
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel is a door. Nobody
Suit of
except
armor?
me knows it's there anymore.
Superman.
Oh, I thought we were looking. Yeah, I was gonna say we're looking for Superman.
So it's a Superman poster.
Farewell.
Superman 64.
There you go.
The heavy iron shackle is of no use to. The cot looks uncomfortable. Alexander
Any other ghosts?
Let's just find out that this is actually Ellie.
Mhm.
Alexander The cot looks on.
We're gonna find the ghost of a nose that's looking like the ghost of a handkerchief.
Alexander examines the suit of armor.
Which door is that?
It's that door.
A closed door on the north wall bears a small brass plaque. The plaque reads, "Guard Room." Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Better
Alexander
go
hears
inside.
the clear sound of guard dog voices coming from
Okay, sure.
So, like,
colors
can
of the
we
stained glass window.
bar the door? Put like a heater on the doorknob,
There's no
Home Alone style.
Do we have more paint?
The painter's brush now has residue. Alexander sees.
We didn't have stuff for doing the spell again, anyways.
Well, it has residue.
Alexander decides to fire.
Oh, it's Jalo.
Prince Alexander, I can't believe it. How did you get into the castle?
Well, actually, it's a little hard to explain.
I bet. You run a terrible risk of being here, though. The castle is crawling with guard dogs, especially today. The Wazir will have your hide if he finds you.
I know that, Jalo. But Cosima is being married today. What greater risk is there than that?
Of course you're right. Young love. I forgot what heartburn it is. But what are you supposed to do about it?
I've got to try to see her. Maybe even stop the wedding.
Is that all? And here I thought you would try something dangerous.
Don't worry about me, friend. Just tell me, where is Cosima?
As far as I know, she's still in her bedroom upstairs. You'd never make it up there, though. The guard dogs are everywhere, and they're very loyal to the crown. Unfortunately, right now the crown means Al-Hazred. If we had proof of something truly afoul, the guard dogs might listen. As it is, they're your enemies, not his.
I understand. I've had no lack of enemies since I got here. In fact, you'd almost think I wasn't welcome.
There's probably a good reason why so many wish to harm you. I believe the Wazir's genie has learned of your presence on the islands.
Tell me about this genie.
Al-Hazred brought the genie with him when he came to this kingdom. It is seldom the genie will take human life himself. Usually he is more of a trickster and a spy. But that doesn't mean he isn't dangerous. In fact, he is quite powerful. If, for example, we could get the genie's lamp, then you could master the genie.
That is the thing.
Al-Hazred and all our other problems
We were talking about it earlier.
Is that merely wishful thinking?
Genies
or do you have something in mind?
Aren't allowed to kill people outright, but he was luring us into dangerous situations earlier.
My fingers are nimble enough, and I could probably find a chance to steal it. Unfortunately, the theft would be detected immediately. And
You
I
should eat
happen to
this
prefer my
deadly
neck
plant.
attached to
You
my
should
body.
come through
If
the
theft
gate.
were detected.
Exactly. So, I have also thought if I had a replica of the genie's lamp, an exact replica, I just might be able to... where would we get a replica of the genie's lamp? Dreaming's pleasant, but I'm afraid it won't help to stop the wedding. But for Cosima's sake, well, I wish you luck. I'll be here if you can think of anything I can do to help.
Thanks, Jalo.
Well, funny you should say it.
I've been thinking of what you said about swapping a replica for the genie's lamp. I got this lamp from the old lamp seller in town. Do you think it will pass?
Why, yes! It's an exact replica. That's amazing. How did you guess?
I saw the
Suppose it was
cutscene.
intuition.
I'll have to wait for the right moment, mind you. But I should be able to get close enough to swap this for the real thing, and none shall be the wiser. Now you shall see Jalo's skill.
I'm sure your hands are mightier than my sword, my clever friend.
You don't have a
Go
sword.
ahead and do as you've planned, and let me worry about swapping the lamp. If I accomplish the trickery, I'll manage to get the lamp to you somehow. You never fear.
I have faith, Jalo. You are a true friend.
Oh, shucks. I'd do anything for the princess.
The wall above Jalo's desk sports a notice of a circus. It seems very old. The circus note. Alexander doesn't want to intrude on Jalo's...
There
It's a
must be
mimic.
something on that table.
Alexander respects Jalo's privacy and leaves his desk alone. And Burn, a perfectly good hand. A cozy little...
So did we tell
The
Jalo that we
comfortable-looking bed in
resurrected the
corner is neatly
royalty?
arranged.
I don't think so.
So we're just gonna let him be surprised. He's walking down the hallway and be like, "Hey, Queenie! Hey, King!" Like, wow!
Yep.
Just scare him to death, and we're gonna have to go back to the world to save him, and then it's gonna be like this vicious cycle. And
Try not to open Inkscape.
you could use cursors.
Yeah. Maybe.
Hmm.
No.
Alex.
Alexander, what? All right, that's just a loop. Oh, was that? Did you see that? What was that?
See what?
There was something up there.
Uh-oh, a guard dog.
Hey, you!
Your noses!
I think I'm a little lost.
Be quiet.
Alexander watches
We're dead.
You'll stay at
the guard dog. Alexander
We're dead, right? Oh, we're not.
Prince Alex.
Jallo, what are you doing here?
Never mind. Quick, before the guard dog patrol comes around again.
It's like a one-time get out of jail free.
But how did you know I was...
This is no place to talk, Alexander. Just trust that I know everything that goes on in this castle. Now, be more careful. If you get caught again, I don't know if I'll be able to get you out.
We should probably load anyways, considering we were just there.
Yeah, I think that was a hint that there was a guard up there because I saw something up here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, guard dogs.
What are we supposed to do?
Grab him!
I kind of wish we still had our whole thingy.
I was just looking for the kitchen.
I'll bet he sure fit right.
I somehow forgot about the John Wayne guard dog. Pilgrim.
The door.
What do we do?
What do I do? Where do I go?
Unless we're supposed to get caught one time and then they move.
But like, how would...
Or maybe they'll eventually come down? I swear I saw something up there before.
We can't go down from that left screen, right?
Don't think so.
Alexander hears a door of the north hall open. Then...
Okay. Oh, that's the, from the office, the security office, right?
Alexander hears the guard enter the west hall.
So this is the west hall over here, right? Okay, there's a guard coming this way.
The guard dog opens the door at the top of the stairs and leaves the basement.
Okay. But he didn't actually go up through there.
I'm at being a tiny bit more confused than usual, and that's really kind of saying something.
Oh, there he is. Maybe now that he went up there, they kind of move.
Maybe... What's on the left screen again?
This is the...
One of my thoughts is that getting captured maybe makes them move.
Possibly. So that door isn't really there, right?
Which door?
The left one.
That's how we came. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, there's nothing there.
Alexander doesn't see any.
Manually. What about automatically?
Open sesame.
Since the door on the west wall has no visible knob or handle, Alexander decides to try to open it with his voice. He composes his words carefully.
Oh, what?
Love. It. Lyle Lovett.
So that's 6 letters.
Having chosen his words, Alexander uses them to firmly address the door. The door does not respond.
7 letters.
Since the door...
Is there any indication of what it could be?
It's not sesame. Each letter is used only once.
This is true.
Having chosen the door...
Wait a minute.
Alexander reads Casima's note.
Dearest Alexander, I cannot believe you are here, my friend. Please, please be careful. Abdul isn't about to let anyone interfere with his plans. Watch out for Abdul's genie, Alexander.
No.
It could be Casima. Wait, no, we can't use double letters. It requires 2 A's and 2 S's.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe now we can go in here.
Alexander hears the...
No.
What happens if you look at those stained glass things?
It just says they're stained glass.
Of the stained glass windows glow.
The color. Can we throw something through them?
There's no reason. Alexander examines the suit. In the corner is a suit of armor of ancient design. Its right arm beckons slightly.
Is this the specific suit of armor?
Remembering what the little boy ghost said, Alexander experiments with the suit.
I kind of wrote this suit of armor off. I was like, oh, this one's just in the hallway. It's not going to be it.
On the knight's right arm. A secret passage.
Aha. Ooh.
Alexander hears the sound of voices coming from nearby.
We can watch the guard dogs.
Alexander peers through the chink in the wall.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. They say lately she's been pounding on her door and begging to be let out. Ain't none of my business, sir.
Dogs do that all the time.
Like that is upsetting the other dogs. Ain't no guard in the castle who would willingly keep the princess anywhere she don't want to be.
Lassie.
Hazred claims that a foreign intruder is here to assassinate her. That's why she's got to be kept under lock and key, right up until the wedding. Call me an old dog that can't
If she gets assassinated after the wedding, it's just fine, right?
The princess should be the one given the orders. Al-Hazred has been in charge for months, what with the king's death and Casima's mourning. Tonight, the wedding will seal it, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like him or not, he's our liege. Need I remind you of your oath to the crown? Aye, we've an oath. For the sake of the princess, we'll not be forgetting it. He'd just better treat her well.
So they're not
Speaking of
bad.
Wazir, what do you reckon he's keeping?
Well, they're very
room?
incompetent.
It's not a magic room. It's
They're
just
just
the door
loyal
he's enchanted
dogs.
somehow. I
Well, they're
say
not
he's
that
still got the
loyal
royal
because they're not
treasury in there,
very
along
good at
with
being
whatever
loyal.
else he's so eager
They're
to
loyal to a
protect.
fault.
Not even the court treasurer is allowed in there anymore.
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking to that door. Black magic is what I
Oh, here we
said.
go.
I heard him say Ali, but then Bay came up and started yapping at him.
Ali. Ali
Enough.
something.
It is not
Alibaba.
our place to question the practices
No.
of our liege,
It's two B's
no
and
matter
two
how
A's.
strange.
3 A's.
The wedding will be starting soon.
Ali.
Report to the throne room when you hear
Ali.
the music start.
Alley-oop. Ali. Ali Bay.
Alexander takes another... Captain Saladin has left, and the other two guard dogs are talking too quietly for Alexander to hear them.
Ali something.
Hopefully we'll get some sort of hint up here.
Phew, that was a
Convenient holes.
Alexander hears...
Well, somebody must have made them on purpose, right?
Alexander peers through the chinks in the wall, trying to locate the source of the crying sounds. Alexander's palms begin to sweat, and his heart to race.
Let's not put too much thought into why this hole's here.
Psst. Princess Cosima.
You'd think she would notice.
Who's there?
It is I, Alexander. I'm here behind this wall.
That's a big
how
hole.
Suave that sounds.
Alexander?
I've been watching you for weeks.
It really is you. Oh, I knew you were close by, but how did you get inside the castle walls?
It's a long story and not important now. You did get my ring.
Oh, yes. It has brought me such comfort, Alexander, to know you were close by and had not forgotten. But you shouldn't be here. You're only endangering yourself.
I don't care about the danger. I would brave anything
I
to
am the
learn.
danger.
What is it?
Alhazred, do you want to wed him, Cosima?
You jealous?
Oh, please believe me when I say that I never agreed to marry that man. Even when my father trusted Abdul absolutely. I never liked him. But with mother and father gone, I'm afraid there's no stopping him.
If you do not wish to marry him, Cosima, you shall not. I promise you. Only come with me now, and we shall escape.
By the way, your parents are alive.
How? I cannot fit through this wall. Besides, do you think I could leave my kingdom, my people, in Abdul's hands? But Abdul would tear the castle apart if I were to disappear from my room. You shall have to do what you can to delay his plans from your end.
I can't just leave you here.
Alexander, do not despair for me. I have been safe in this room for nearly 6 months now. Abdul can be in no hurry, whatever he plans. After all, I'm to be his bride, am I not? I have been planning too, you see. I believe I can escape. If I can only get a chance to lay my hands on a weapon, there might be an opportunity in the hustle of the wedding.
Ooh, dagger.
But I...
Shh, just a moment more, then you must go. Let us not waste time with
Let me give you this
words.
dagger.
Please, let me just look at you, dear Alexander.
Here, take this dagger. It's not much, but it might come in handy.
Why, it's perfect. This is just the sort of thing I've been looking for. Thank you, Alexander. I'll keep it close and use it if I must.
Alexander looks with longing at the fair Cosima. She's even more beautiful than he remembered.
Do you have anything else to give her? Stinky flower.
Lucky rabbit's foot.
Good luck.
Although Alexander would gladly offer Cosima all that he owns, that...
Oh no! Someone's coming!
The lock on Cosima's door rattles abruptly.
Alexander, hurry! Step away before they see you!
Alexander hears scuffling and a woman's brief cry from the other side of the wall. Then, silence.
Maybe we can guess the last 4 letters. Ollie something. Ollie... How did we get in? Was it through this way? Can we go back?
Maybe to the right? Maybe a little higher on the right, like the edge of the screen or something?
Oh.
Oh, good call.
Ollie. Could it be something, Ollie? It sounded like it was at the beginning, though. Ollie. Ollie. Is it aliquot?
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah.
What's an aliquot?
It's like when you take a sample of something and you divide it into a subsample so that when you use the sample or the subsample, you don't like mess up the original sample. Like you divide up a thing into aliquots. It's not going to be aliquot. What?
I'm saying nerd.
Oh.
All right. Can't be Ali fart because A.
Could it be aliquot?
No, because 2 A's.
No.
Oh,
having
aliquot
chosen
is
his
it?
words, the door.
It's not aliquot.
Since the door.
It's not Alibaba. It's 2 B's, 2 A's, the end.
No, we're AliExpress, right?
I was thinking AliExpress earlier. Ali. Were there any characters with Ali in their name?
The only one I know is the one named Ali.
Mm-hmm. Ali Ghosts.
Ali dead? No, I would take another A.
2 D's. Alice. I don't know. Are we supposed to find the rest of it somewhere?
Eliminate.
Eliminate? Stretching.
It could be aliment, even though it's not.
Like alimentary canal?
Yeah.
Having chosen the door, there's a strange door on the way. The colors of the state. Since the
alley dogs.
Having chosen the door.
Oh, wait.
What?
Can we go back a little bit to see that cutscene with them talking again? Actually, I don't think that's right. Never mind.
Why? What were you thinking?
Because I was trying to remember what the name of the guard was, like the head guard.
Oh,
But I think
that
I think it was like ALA though.
Saladin.
Oh, was it? Holy crap! Not even close. Never mind.
Saladin.
Not even close.
Oh, this is just after. Just in case we missed part of the clue or something.
Remember a secret. Alexander.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. Ain't none of my business, sir, but news...
Call me an old dog that can't learn new... Al-Hazred has been in charge for months, what with the king, like him or not. Aye, we've an oath.
Speaking of the Wazir, what do you reckon he's keeping in that magical room of his?
It's not a magic room. It's just the door he's enchanted somehow. I say he's still got the royal treasury in there, along with whatever else he's so eager to protect.
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking of that door. Black magic is what I say. I heard him say Ali, but then Bay
Ali open?
Started yapping at me.
Enough!
I was curious about something. It's like, why does that guy's voice sound like Tony J? Because it's Tony J. And I can't think of a single thing he was because I don't think he was actually.
Who's Tony J?
I can't. I know what he looks like, but I can't remember what. He's done a bunch of voices, but I can never remember which voice it is that I associate with him. Because he's done like a ton of things.
Maybe it's the dog from King's Quest 6.
No, like he died like years ago, but before that he did so many things.
Since the
Ali open.
Having chosen the door.
Oh, he was Megabyte in Reboot.
Oh. Ali.
Alistair.
Stir.
Having chosen the
Yeah.
Since the having chosen the since the
Maybe we're just supposed to find out later.
But then, like, where would we go now?
The door.
There's a left. Look like there's a left from here.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
How long have you known that?
The whole time. Oh,
Alexander hears the sound of scratching coming from the other side of the wall. Alexander looks
Scratch
through the
our eyes
chink in
out.
the wall.
Dear Shadrach, salutations from the Society of the Black Cloak, etc., etc. My long preparations are about to come to fruition. In a matter of minutes, I will wed the lovely...
You think he wrote the laugh in?
Yes.
Once I've established my power and my crown, I can stage
He's gonna pee his
another
pants.
accident. The princess has proven infuriatingly stubborn, as you know. She's becoming quite a dangerous little thorn in my side. In a way, it is a shame I have to kill her. She is lovely and would be amusing to keep around, but I can't risk her talking treason to one of the guards. So far, I've managed to keep her locked away, but I can't continue that forever. Well, on to it now. I'd send her to you, but as you know, I had no luck in doing so with Mordak. I close in triumph. King Abdul al-Hazred. I think it's about time to see if Shamir has taken care of the wench as I asked. It's almost time for the wedding.
The Wazir's words fill Alexander with blazing anger and fear for Cosima's life.
That blackguard! That murderous swine! He'll not have his way if I have anything to say about it.
Alexander looked...
Crawl through the hole.
So
Oh, that's a cool
Townsend
effect.
Coleman. What is? Oh, walking through the beam.
Yeah. What were you saying?
So that's Townsend Coleman, the voice of the Tick.
Oh, I see. Oh, there's like a little suspicious cutaway.
Yeah.
Alexander sees lots of black cloaks.
Uh-oh. Reunion?
A canopied bed arranged with silk bedclothes and large pillows. A storage trunk sits at the foot of...
It's a mimic.
There's a box of... The trunk is... Alexander opens the ebony box and looks inside.
What's in the box?
Freshly
Alexander
mined
can read
ebony.
the piece of paper without taking it.
Fine, I'll read the paper without picking it up.
Inside the ebony box is a
Zebu.
piece of paper with the word Zebu printed on it.
Ali Zebu? Ali Zebu.
The brush is old and small. Finding Cosima, the bottle contains only a small amount of black ink.
Ali
There's
Zebu.
nothing. Alexander crawls.
Ali Zebu.
Oh, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Did I mention something earlier?
You've mentioned lots of things.
That means something important.
When do you ever mention anything important?
Lots of times.
You're right. Lots of times.
Yeah.
What specifically?
In this particular case, Ali Zabu.
Oh. It's kind of funny that the dogs remember part of it and the rest of it's written on a piece of paper.
What? That's totally normal, and it's completely reasonable
Listen,
that we wouldn't want to even.
I would have you open.
Remove the paper side, just read the whole thing.
Worked.
And where does this door go to, considering how we...
It's a magic door to an enchanted room.
Apparently this wall is bigger
small
on the
table
inside.
graces the middle of the room. The table is covered by a velvet drapery. The initials AA are embroidered on the drapery.
AA? That must stand for Abdul Al-Hazred.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Alexander pulls the drapery aside, curious as to what might lie underneath.
The heck?
On the table is a fleece made of gold.
Ooh.
That fleece must belong to the Winged Ones, and they thought the Isle of Wonder had taken it.
Alexander decides to leave the golden fleece here in the treasure. Alexander hesitates to take the treasures on the...
There's the tree of the druids.
You may have to individually look at each one.
Maybe.
On the table is a
That must be the sacred miniature oak that the...
On the table is a coat of arms with...
Beast said...
Yep.
On the table is a strange-looking stone that's giving off an...
That must be the Isle of Wonder's singing stone. Didn't the...
As Alexander looks at the objects on the table, he realizes the depth of the Wazir's cunning. It must have been the Wazir or an accomplice who stole that one thing most precious to each
There's probably
island,
nothing in the vases, but
leaked rumors
we haven't
that
gotten
one
that
of
far
the
yet.
other islands was responsible.
What did the Wazir have to gain by causing the islands to hate one another?
Well, they're not paying attention to him, duh. I kind of want to take that
Alexander
horn, though.
decides to leave the miniature oak here in the treasure room for safekeeping until it... A gracefully curled... Alas, the trumpet won't bring these... Alexander doesn't need the gold shield and spears. Besides, Alexander... Graceful urns. Those trunks probably contain the kingdom's treasure, once guarded so... Those trunks probably...
Okay.
Alexander hears the sound of music coming from the east. Oh no, it's wedding music.
Uh-oh, we're running out of time.
Uh-oh.
Hey!
Damn it!
Alexander...
You'll stay in here.
The guard...
It's just...
They could have just solved all this by just telling the king and queen, walk up to the gate and say, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Mm-hmm.
Alexander...
What? A new version of Scum VM?
Did it just say this now?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Alexander...
Just stick some peanut butter in there.
In where?
I was just about to save too.
Yeah.
Ali Zebu.
This.
It worked. Alex. On the
that.
On the
that.
On the on the as
what
beasts Alexander Alexander
That fits.
Alexander. Oh no. Alexander. Alexander hears the sound of a guard's foot. Wait, there are more.
Can we hurry up and get up there now?
Alexander looks cautiously around the grand hall. The wedding music is coming from behind those two large doors.
So we're not even going upstairs?
Prince Alexander, here, the Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding. Since you are of noble birth, I will give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here
gives us a
before
chance.
killing you. I warn you, it had better be good.
Captain Saladin, consider. I know you cannot be blind to the Vizier's true nature.
My personal feelings have nothing to do with it. I serve the crown.
Captain Saladin, consider. Wait! I'm a friend of Casima's. I have a note to prove it.
Vizier Al-Hazred said you were a danger to the princess. Even if she believes you to be a friend, I have no reason to doubt that the Vizier is right about you.
This is the ribbon she gave us.
The lady's hair ribbon.
You give me no
But Saladin...
Come on. Like, I'm obviously in the middle of...
Only. Next.
Evidently,
I do like how we like screened with someone else's voice.
Oh no. Alexander.
I don't know if we have any evidence. You would think that we could have...
We know of evidence. We can point to evidence.
Alexander.
We're not carrying the evidence.
What did
the wedding...
What's his face do with the letter he was writing after writing it? Did he give it to someone to deliver, or did he leave it on his desk?
You're right. Yeah. I wonder if we have to go out through the door before coming back down and find the letter. I bet that's right. I'm going to save here anyway and reload. We go here. Because there's this door here still.
Alexander.
We can probably go into the other room from here.
The box. Alexander steps confidently out.
Never mind.
Hello there.
So I guess it's that door that's farther down the hallway. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can't get in there. Maybe we try our hand with Lassie.
I want to try this because I wanted to show the ribbon as well.
Have you tried pushing any children down wells?
We need a
Prince
child
Alexander,
and a well.
Yeah, the kid's already dead. Dang it. How unfortunate for us.
Saladin would be unlikely to believe.
You give me no
But Sal...
Are you serious? Like, they gave me even less time this time. Alright, well, we gotta get that letter or something. Maybe if we do get caught, then we can have Jello free us and then have another chance? I don't know.
Maybe we can go through that hallway after the music starts, because presumably the guards are all at the wedding.
That's a good point. There isn't much time.
Alexander
It feels
probably
like.
Probably a little quicker if we reload from the Mawage.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So the problem is there are guards up by the statue now, so we'd have to wait for them to move. And there are guards that I think we get guards coming from both ways. So maybe we hide in a cell? Or maybe we get caught, Jalo frees us.
Hey!
And then we just go...
Alexander.
Just do it.
You'll stay.
The guard. Alexander 1.
Jallo. Never mind.
But...
Alexander here.
I didn't catch where the footsteps were.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what the heck? I don't know. There is a way for us to get back there.
Alexander.
Might not be.
Then what do we do?
Alexander. Very good question. I wonder if the fact that we went this way means now we go back the other way.
Alexander.
Maybe now we can go.
Uh-oh.
So they're still here. What? There's just a third guard that starts the path, and these two just stand here. I don't know what we can do.
So what else do we have in our inventory?
Not much.
Have we used up all the spells?
Yes.
What's the other book we're holding?
It's the boring one.
Alexander is carrying a book.
Can we put him to sleep?
No.
Can we give him some tasty mint?
Alexander.
I don't think we get a chance to do anything once they see us.
Oh, no, I meant Saladin.
Oh.
Like, can we put Saladin to... Can we just, like... Please listen to me talk about boring crap.
Who's a good boy?
Well, not Saladin, since he's taking the Vizier's
Alexander
side over Casima's.
The Vizier's study is...
Feels like a big hint.
It really does.
Tear down the wall.
There's no reason Alexander doesn't... Alexander... The little china the teacup contains the... Alexander... Alexander see that there's no reason There doesn't seem to be... What? And burn a fire. A fire. A door. There's a keyhole in...
Oh.
Alexander...
Oh.
Alexander steps confidently out.
How are you supposed to time? Is it you supposed to time it, or maybe we got to do something else?
Or maybe it's showing you that you can't go out through that door. But like you'd already know that.
Yeah, you would know it by failing. Feels like that means that we could use that to our advantage.
There's nothing under the rug or on that weird pillow thing, right?
A square red... The rug is... The rug.
Is it too heavy to lift?
I've never seen a corner of a rug that was too heavy to lift.
What were you saying?
I've never seen the corner of a rug.
No, there was something else you said.
Oh, the pillow thing between the fire and the door.
Oh, this one.
There's nothing under the cushion. A large, soft cushion has been strategically placed on the... A door. There's a key. Alexander...
Maybe if we watch long enough, something happens? Maybe just waiting long enough? Or maybe we wait for them to go left? And then run across to the alcove?
Alexander's...
Hey, who the...
Hello.
Don't just... I'll bet it's that...
What is the point?
No, I will fear...
Is there anything we could push through the keyhole to get their attention? Do we have any sausages?
No.
Alexander... In... The bottle... The bra... Using that...
Has this... Oh, we used the flower on the... gnomes.
There's a key.
Right. So I can't remember. I'm sorry, but you know how I am. Since the music started, do we ever come back up here to look out the keyhole again?
We can't because the guard dogs are outside the door and we can't come back up.
Oh.
That's the thing.
Two guard.
Unless it's waiting for them to walk to the right long enough.
Alexander...
There's nothing. You can't do anything.
I don't think so.
There's no timing that's correct for that.
So from the marriage point, once we leave this room, where are we allowed to go?
Only to the main hall. I mean, we can go into the cells.
Alexander...
But there are two guards camping outside of the guard room.
Alexander here. Wait.
Maybe Jalo's in? I don't know.
The wedding music has begun.
That's actually a good question.
The wedding music has begun. Alexander...
The game is funneling us up here, basically.
That is so weird. So it's saying that you have to have been ready for this, but like, it's so bizarre that they're saying the music has begun, so we definitely don't want to meet up with our one ally.
Well, he's probably not even in
Prince
there anyway.
Alexander, since you are...
Yeah, but like, we don't know that. I mean, we could try a mint leaf just because.
I have this.
That means nothing to...
Wait.
Wazir al-Hazr.
I have this.
That means no...
Captain Saladin.
You give me...
But Saladin...
Prince Alexander. Since you are of noble birth, I will give you 5 seconds.
The sword at Alexander's throat. Captain Saladin looks ready to obey his Wazir's orders.
The letter just feels like it's the right thing, but I don't know how we get it.
I don't have any ideas.
The moment we come in this hall, Alexander decides to go right for the main doors. You can't do anything here. It has to be before.
Yes. And since he doesn't seem to want to leave or go anywhere else once he hears the music, it feels like you have to do it before the music.
Mm-hmm.
And yet that doesn't make sense because we can't.
It would be amazing if we could, like, take one of these or something and say, hey, look, the Wazir stole this shit.
That's a really good point.
Alexander. Inside the door. A door. There's a key. Alexander.
Thanks, Ants. Thanks.
Indy. That's for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
I'm trying to remember something from a week ago.
The door.
The last time we were here, what did we do?
Oh, with the painting and stuff? That was right across the hallway from here. We tried to take the painting down, take the nail.
And the nail was...
the thing we could get.
Can we use that to pick the... We can't get the nail again.
We can't get over there.
What about earlier in the stage?
Like tonight?
Yeah. Like could we have gotten the nail earlier?
No,
we never...
At no point could we go upstairs because there were guard dogs in the main hall. It's like the game has been funneling us to this point.
I really hope it's not that we had to, like, go in the one way and then also go in the other way.
I don't think that's possible, though, because once you come in, you can't go back out.
Do we know that?
Yeah, I mean, I tried.
Huh. Because it's just weird that, like, there was another item we could have gotten, and it seems like it would have helped us with the... Oh! The chest probably has the evidence.
Oh, this chest. I forgot about this chest. Can we open it?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I thought that maybe if we had, like, that thing, we could pick the lock.
The trunk. The trunk said...
Ali Zibu.
Using that on the...
Yeah, maybe the nail will get the trunk open. So is it just like a very specific timing? Because I hate that.
I can't imagine it is.
Alexander...
Like, I can't imagine it is unless it's a matter of, like, waiting long enough for them to say, well, time to go water some trees.
Two guard. Alexander.
Hey, who?
They're in one of two spots, no matter what. Like, no matter how long you wait.
Alexander. Alexander.
So, in theory, how else would we get in that hallway through an alternate path?
The main hall, go upstairs.
What happens if we go to the main hall again?
There are guard dogs right in the main hall. Maybe, well, let's see. What if there's a specific window of time? Like maybe right now before opening the secret door? It's kind of weird though. I don't know.
Well, everything about like the last third of this game has been weird.
It's kind of weird that you can get right across the hall from that, but you have to go around. I don't know.
Well, that aspect isn't actually weird to me. I actually like that aspect of it. It's the how it happens or doesn't happen that's annoying. Which we have to like try going around to weird stuff and everything.
I'm expecting there to be guard dogs right in here.
Honestly, so am I, but yeah.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if that one also had a keyhole.
Maybe.
There's a door at the door. Alexander, there are two guard dogs talking in what appears to be a large hall. Two guard dogs. Alexander sees nothing. There's nothing of it. The rug. There doesn't seem to be. Alexander. The trunk. Alexander. A canopied bed arranged with a canopy. Alexander is standing in a masculine bedroom. Polished marble wall. Alexander is standing in a masculine bedroom. A candle-lit
What makes this masculine?
The smell.
Fair point. I'm assuming there's not a door. Yeah, okay.
Alexander's.
Right. We're doing the same thing.
Alexander.
Good to confirm.
Alexander. The door. The door. A door. There's a key. Alexander.
Unless there's something we're supposed to have that we don't have, I don't know.
Alexander. You ever use the flute?
This is...
Well, we needed the paintbrush to get in here.
Well, we need the paintbrush to draw the line.
So you think we'd return the paintbrush and then come back? That would be obnoxious.
There's also 2 ways to get in here, in theory.
Yeah.
Like, in theory, there's supposed to be more than one way of doing this.
Yeah.
So it's possible that we needed like the flute or something if we used a different means of getting in.
Does the door stay there? It'd be super annoying if we had to return the brush for the flute and then come back and then go in the door.
It'd be even more annoying.
What?
If it turned out we didn't need the flute, but we needed the
tinderbox.
Yes, to set his robes on fire.
Or the bird.
Oh, that would make sense. She has a bird.
Alexander.
We may want to have a save slot here.
Good day. The point.
Oh, the bird would make sense.
Would you mind if...
Of course, Prince Alexander.
I like how we don't have to bother cleaning it. You're wondering if it's the bird, aren't you?
Very good.
Thank you.
It could be anything. You can make anything do anything in these games.
Oh, where are all the items? The brush, the flute, the bird, and the tinderbox. Was another one?
That's it. It's 4 items.
That's why I can't remember the 5th one. Yeah. Yeah, because like the brush, because it's how we get it in, it would be goofy to expect us to go return it.
Mm-hmm.
But
this would be very terrible.
The flute would make sense in that we haven't done it, but I can't think of how we would use it.
The magic paint.
We should probably save again. I suspect the file name is going to be ugh. Oh, good idea.
Do all this crap again.
Just to find. Well, not necessarily. If it's the bird, it would presumably be for the guards, right? So we probably don't have to go very far for that. Just find like either a hallway or a keyhole or something.
All right. Oh.
There's a door. The door. Alexander. There are 2. There's no reason. The sound of the mechanical nightingale would doubtless bring the guard dog.
Whoa, what was the last part of that
At
line?
least not in the present moment.
What?
Alexander.
I don't know.
Is that confirmation?
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe we could use the bird in that room and then hide under the bed or in the bed. I don't know.
Tell me.
We could hide in the secret passage and then. But then, what good does that do? I don't know.
It might make the guards think that Cassima got out. If her pet is just like in a random location in the palace.
I'm sure. I have.
It's not like it's a bird that can fly around.
There wasn't anything else in there, right?
I think I recall.
We have to wait for him to saunter away before we can move. And I think now a guard is going to walk around the West Hall, so we have to wait for that to happen, pretty sure.
I hope you remember all the next steps, because I remember
Yeah,
nothing in here.
I do. We have to spy on the dogs, say hi to Cosima, give her the dagger. Pretty sure this is when the dog comes around. I get caught in the screen. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong.
Remembering a secret. Alexander.
Captain ain't no...
Like, nah, speak. It's
I heard...
Okay.
Alexander.
What?
It is my
Alexander. It really...
It's a...
Oh, yeah.
But you
I don't...
What is... Oh,
If you...
how? But Abdul would...
I can't...
Alex, I have...
But I...
Is there anything else we had to give her? No.
Here.
Why, it's...
Alexander.
Oh, no!
Oh, I thought...
Someone's coming!
The lock.
I didn't realize she turned away. I thought
abruptly.
she
Alexander!
covered her face for some reason.
Alexander
Weird
here.
She got a whiff of the flower.
Oh, and then we have to spy on Alhazred.
Alexander.
He's an Alhazard to the kingdom. I'm not proud of that one.
Dear in a matter. Once. The. Well.
Is it too much to ask that the rhino head just fall off and impale him?
The Wizzy.
That...
Alexander. Alex. Inside the
Ibu.
a door. There's a key. Alexander. Using that on the bedroom door. The sound of the mechanical nightingale would doubtless.
So I feel
Alexander.
like this has got to
Why
be
would Alexander
the answer, but the question is where exactly?
using that Alexander. There's no.
I'm assuming you can't use on specifically the keyhole, or can't use it briefly while you're looking at the keyhole.
You can't do anything while looking through the keyhole.
All right, I can only tell that you couldn't at the very end. All right.
Alexander P.
So, can we be somewhere else on this floor in that hallway?
Or no?
Okay.
The sound of the mechanical knife.
If we may have to come back in a bit, but can we briefly leave just one screen?
Alexander.
Can we use it either on that door or on the hole in the wall and then in the next?
The sound of the mechanical. Alexander.
It feels like this would actually make sense as a thing to do, to direct their attention somewhere.
There's no. The sound of the. There's no.
Pushing the bird through the hole while it's activated, so they rush into this room or something.
Yeah, that's actually kind of what I was wondering if you could try it. This seems like because making a semi-automated thing that could possibly make a commotion.
Cosima is gone.
A fine rescuer.
There's no. The sound.
Like, what would be the harm of making a sound here? I feel like they would just be like looking everywhere to try to figure out where the sound's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we have to find somewhere on this floor to use it to draw them down the stairs.
Alexander takes. Captain Saladin has.
Hoping you don't have to use it like after the music starts or something goofy.
There's a door. Alexander, there are two guards. The sound of the. Alexander, there's no.
He wants to. This just isn't it. That's possible too. But why do they say at least right now? Like,
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on. Alexander.
You want me to look for a hint?
Yeah, because I don't even know if we have everything we need. It's like,
hypothetically, if we can figure out, like, okay, if it's the birdie thing,
the plaque read.
Such that we could distract people. Then we could go get the nail. Then we could open the chest. Then we could get what I'm assuming is the evidence. Then we could convince Saladin. Then we could crash the wedding. Then we could probably have it all taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, that's not really compelling if we don't know where to use the bird. The fact that, like, okay, if it's not the bird, then Boo earns on them for implying that we're going to use it later for this exact purpose. I guess I'll try seeing.
All right.
So they have two different versions of this castle. Why do they have two different versions of this castle?
Is one coming in here with the dress, and then one coming in the way we did here?
Oh, but regardless, in the short version, whatever that means, the guards noticing you when you try opening a door. You need to make sure they leave that hallway. Listen to what they have to say. Oh, listening. Oh, we've been listening in anyways. They need to find Casima's Nightingale. Get a mechanical Nightingale from the pawn shop. You have to be careful they don't see you when you leave it. And then hide. I'm gonna guess there's only one spot you can use this or something. Or you have to like hide on the screen, like camera hide or something. Which means the hallway. But I don't think that would work in that area. That sounds like it'd be something for if you had to get around. Oh, I wonder if this is for the other way we got in then.
Possibly.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh no.
What?
I think I found it.
Oh no. What is it?
Let's see. See this thing right here?
Yeah, the key from the guy's keychain.
Alexander picks up the skeleton key.
Did we not pick that before?
I didn't notice it before.
Oh, if it fell off his keychain when they were doing their dance. That was the point of the dance.
Mm-hmm. I thought there was a point. I didn't see that happen. I was like, there's probably something with this key, but it's not that important, right?
I'm sorry. I would have pointed it out, but then I got distracted because right after that is when the three dancing skeletons came in, and then I was amused by this.
Oh,
Do we need that key for the chest?
Yeah.
Oh. So it's got to be the multiple path thing. We could have used the pin in one path, the nail in one path, but oh wow.
Alexander Flesh.
All right, that should be all we need on our path. Where are you going, Alexander? Are you serious?
As soon as the water touches his skin, Alexander's mind and body go numb.
I don't
like a
think
stone.
He's looking forward to redoing all that.
Did you like he willfully jumped in when I clicked on the path behind the Okay. Okay, I guess yeah, Alexander's done.
I have a
Apparent. Alexander Flesh.
Click very carefully. Otherwise, Alexander will jump into the water. All right.
I totally would have forgotten to get that water.
I must see the...
I just noticed all the little spirits in there.
Oh, wow.
Will these...
Charon,
I didn't actually recognize them. I think I was seeing them as like skulls or something.
All right. Might as well save from over here. You know, this just comes down the way, it's fine. Just try the door.
Alexander suddenly.
What
It's so weird that getting close to the door results in getting killed, but touching the door doesn't.
And if
agree,
my first is foremost legally. My second, circle
the end.
Oh, you saw that so fast.
Yeah. I love this game.
Excuse
the shrub.
I don't think I believe you.
If you kiss.
The game's fine.
I did not, man.
He has the gauntlet.
Soft lock problems.
A man, I seek
you
either
very forth this thing
Make
sooner off.
Make you cry.
If you
Your
The
little,
reflect
little
Alexander
baby.
is the
Make it.
The mirror.
True. Fine.
You know, we can't see the reflection. We don't actually know what's happening. All we see is we show him his reflection. The mirror breaks and he cries. He's, for all we know, he's just sad because he's ugly.
Until we
Noah.
It is
Yes,
My face made me cry.
Are you?
Elha. Watch.
I will.
This isn't that far back.
I mean, it's not technically. Don't forget to get the bird if we need it, or we do not need it.
I don't think we need it, but I can grab it anyway.
Well, we would have to make the door though.
Yeah.
The little china teacup is the teacup contains
Swamp ooze, river sticks. Make sure I understand
I've
spelling.
seen a key like that before.
Well, have you ever been to the Land of the Dead?
I haven't that I can recall.
Okay.
But I've seen a key like that. I used to have one as a little kid.
Was it plastic?
No. It was like an odd metal, like I don't know what it is. Maybe it's zinc. You know, like whatever that metal you used to use for everything was. It was kind of like a weird, flimsy white metal,
and stirs the
like white on the inside, but like grayish on the outside.
To his amazement, the teacup.
What kind of? What?
I'm trying to remember what the key was for. If it was for like maybe a clock. What does a clock key look like?
It looks like a very simple. Oh, old lamps renew. We got to do that too.
Oh, wow, yeah.
To trade something.
Excuse me.
There are just so many opportunities for soft lock in this game. There's a lot. It's like more than normal.
Drat, another.
Okay. Thud. Gotta get the brush.
Good.
Would you mind?
Of course, Prince Alex.
I think I...
Very...
Thank you.
I think that's everything out here. I will get the bird just in case, but I don't think we need it.
Feeling art. Ah.
I don't know why, but when he says all I think of is Rob
Cantor.
Cantor.
Black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what
your
I
leg
draw.
is caught in a bear trap.
According to this spoken law. The spell worked. The door has magically solidified.
It seemed more like actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. I was curious what that metal I was thinking of was. Apparently, everything used to be made out of something called Zamak.
Good.
What's Zamak made of?
Zinc, aluminum, copper, and probably something else.
Would you mind if I traded this?
The only thing that's like still Zamak is like Hot Wheels.
Oh. Why don't they use Zamak anymore?
Don't know.
Thank you.
Plastic replace everything.
Oh yeah. You know what?
Plastic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, yeah, that's what you use for like if you just if you want like tool stuff, because like instead of having to like have something like a low boiling point or be able to press it into dies, you can just vacuum form or injection mold.
Sell more plastic.
I mean, the world needs more plastic. I don't think there's like any in the environment right now. I do wonder what's with that vine, because it's like there's a window up there. You have to be able to climb up there in one of the versions.
eager to be inside.
I like how the more this game puts us through, the more
the magic
methodical the names become.
It's supposed to be kind of a bit.
What's the map? You must...
Come on, kid. Get out of here. Tell me your stupid secret, and get out of here. Farewell. Let's go see Jalo.
Alexander
Prince Alexander, I can't.
Well, don't.
As far if we. There's.
Tell me.
I'll. In fact.
If.
I'll be here.
Thanks.
We really are building a conspiracy against
Why?
bad guy.
I'm sure.
Especially by calling him things like bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to control the narrative on this one, eh?
Al Hazard. We get Jalo. We get the parents. We're gonna get Lassie.
I mean, it's a good point. We resorted to necromancy just to enlist more people against someone we don't like.
Yeah, we're literally turning everyone against him for the final showdown.
Returning the dead against him.
Remembering a secret. Alexander.
Ain't nothing.
Call. Like. Nah, speak. It's not.
Ali Zebu. It has to catch up. Can't do anything right now. Here we go.
Now be careful about these staircases that go around and around.
Oh, you can't fall off of these until I prove you can.
Yeah, I like how you're pushing your luck saying that.
Alexander.
What?
Ma.
It really.
It's a.
Oh yeah, but you.
I don't.
What? Oh.
If you.
How? But Abdul. Alex, I have.
But. Here, take this.
Why, it's perfect.
Alexander.
Oh, we should look
Alexander
at her.
Looks with.
Oh.
The law.
Okay.
Alexander.
And then we go this way. And we go this way.
Alexander.
We look through the hole.
Alexander.
Dear in a matter. One. The. In a way. Well.
Truly is the king of the jungle.
I think it.
Yes, the rhinoceros, the king of the jungle.
Yeah.
The wizard.
That.
Just like the lion.
Yeah, I don't think the lion's the king. I think the lion is like the. Crap, I can't say the dude because you're gonna start. The Viscount.
Alexander picks up the most recent letter and examines it.
Did
The letter
he
is
just
addressed to Abdul al-Hazred from the wizard
ring that
Shivra.
letter in here and put it in
It
his
reads,
chest?
Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of
Or
Great
is this a different
Mordak's
letter?
death, though he was a bit of a ninny
I think it's
at
a different one. This
chess.
is addressed to him.
Oh, it's yeah.
It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. I must congratulate you on your handling of the king and queen. Isolating the island so that no protest could develop was another brilliant stroke. It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way. Do as I recommended with the girl, and you shall have your crown.
That fiend!
Alexander.
All right, I feel good about this.
Stop jinxing it.
Oh, I opened Notepad++ by accident.
Notepad++?
Mm-hmm. Why?
Well, I mean,
I like
okay.
Notepad++.
I prefer Skite.
But does Skite have a chameleon?
What?
Does Skite have a little chameleon?
No. Like, they're incredibly similar programs. They're both based on Scintilla.
Since the
Ali Zebu.
Listen.
It's actually why Skite has such weird capitalizations. It's just Scintilla text editor.
Alexander pulls the drapery aside.
It's Anvil.
On the
Anvil?
She's just in time to see everything go right.
On the the drew on the
What did
Or wrong.
Don't jinx it. Alright, we are at Skeleton Key Bird Mowage Macuge.
Alexander. Oh no. Alexander.
Happy Froyo.
How you doing, Anvil?
Alexander.
I am oversaving.
I am okay with this. Unless we end up with like all the save slots occupied, and then realize we have to go back for one more thing, and
The
then it's
wedding
like,
music is coming from behind those two.
All right, here we go. We've got everything. Everything is in place. You're making a pizza?
Now I want a pizza.
Prince Alexander, here, the Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding. Since you are of noble
Who's a good
birth, I will give
boy?
you 5 seconds to explain your presence here before killing you. I warn you, it had better be good.
Who's your good boy? Who's your boo?
Wait. If you love your princess, you'll hear me out. The Vizier is not what he appears to be. Cosima is in terrible danger. I have proof that this is so. For your princess's sake, you must believe me.
Let me see that.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with rage.
He gets so mad he stabs us by accident.
This is treason. I'll have his throat. But how do I know this letter is not a forgery? You could have written this yourself.
But I did not. Have you no doubts of your own about Alhazred? Don't you see? All he wants is the crown. Cassima is being coerced. We must stop the wedding.
It is true. I have had my suspicions about the Wazir, especially when King Califim and Queen Alaria died. But I have seen Cassima with him several times. She appears to be quite happy, even enthusiastic. I don't believe she could love him if he truly were so wicked.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that snake.
Do they not know he has a
lover
genie?
would not believe it. But come, see for yourself.
Wait, why do they even need her for the wedding? If they have someone who can pretend to be her,
leads
shouldn't they just kill
Alexander
her?
into the throne room, where a ceremony seems to be
True.
in progress. Alexander feels his blood run cold at the sight.
I, Cassima, declare Abdul Alhazred as my lawful and beloved husband and king of this realm.
But, Cassima, what are you saying?
Do you still claim that the princess is being forced? Perhaps it's you that's the danger.
I am the danger.
As the Wazir has said.
But, hang on, let's...
Jolo activate?
I was thinking we show him this.
Saladin has had enough from Alexander. If the...
Cassima, stop!
Alright.
Prince Alexander here? This is an outrage! How dare you allow this traitor to get past you, Saladin? You stupid mutt! Can't you even keep the castle free of assassins during your own princess's wedding? Kill him! Kill him now!
Do it now.
Lord Alhazred, with all due respect, you are not quite king yet. And this is a wedding ceremony, not an execution. What? How dare you contradict me, you
Get him, Saladin.
flea-bitten mongrel!
Who's a good boy?
I gave a direct order. Obey me, or feel my wrath. Milady, I apologize for my behavior, but I am yours to command in all things. I wanted merely to hear your own wishes from your own lips.
Pepperonis.
Tell me what it
Twinkle
is
time.
that you wish me to do with this young man, and I will obey.
Why, Captain, you
Wow.
heard my dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious young man's death, then I
Yeah.
want nothing
Why
more
did they
than
ever
to see
need
him
her?
get his wish. Obey thy liege now and always.
As you wish, princess.
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword, a shout is heard from the direction of the Grand Hall.
Hold! In the name of the true king!
King Califim and Queen Alaria burst into the throne room, looking alive and well and full of wrath. Behind them, a line of supporters look prepared to battle, if necessary, for their beloved
It's like,
royal
we didn't
couple.
even need to be here.
Well, we did help convince
Cassima,
Saladin
darling, are you all right? Has he hurt you?
a little bit.
Hands off of her, you murderous goat!
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it, Mother.
But, Califim,
Have some mint.
that's not Cassima. I'd know my daughter anywhere.
What have
Yeah,
you
we
done
still have
with
that
our
peppermint.
daughter, you devil?
The lovely image of Cassima suddenly bursts into smoke and is replaced by the Wazir's genie.
Why, you conniving serpent!
Get him, guards! Saladin, your sword!
Drat it all! You may have ruined my plans, but you won't get me, or your precious Cassima. Get them, Shamir! I command you!
He's getting away! Stop him!
Yes, sire, as soon as I deal with this genie!
Oh, the genie's gone.
Skeleton, bird, lassie, genie, yakety sax.
Oh, he moved. Okay. Have some...
Shamir, the Wazir's genie, begins to throw balls of dazzling light at the guard dogs. Alexander doesn't have time to deal with the genie now. Alhazred has left...
Oh, we go after her. Oh no, Saladin! I hope he's okay.
His job. I mean, it's his job.
But I like him.
We can go back to Styx.
No, he's not dead. The chase is on.
They probably just sent him to a farm and he's fine.
Oh, okay, in that case. Oh, there's a big sword on the wall.
Alexander, be careful. Alhazred has a sword.
But I have
Shut
a
up,
bigger
wench.
sword.
Shamir Shamazel, get in here!
What good did stealing the lamp do again?
Did we give the lamp to Jolo?
Yeah. We did, right?
Let me just check our inventory, see if we have it.
Pretty sure we did. A hair in my soup.
Here I am, master! It's about time, you bumbling fool! How
Unless
could you
now
let him
that
follow
comes into
me?
play.
Well, there were the guard dogs, master, and then... Never mind! Just kill him! Kill him now!
But he's not
you
supposed
wish,
to.
master.
He's a genie. They're not allowed to...
Well, I think he's just reluctant to kill.
Razzle dazzle him. Oh, here he is. Here it comes.
Alexander, I did it.
Okay.
I swapped the lamps. Here, quick, take it.
Where have you been all this
Bless
time,
you, Jolo.
Genghis?
I knew you could do it. Now get clear, friend.
No argument there, my lord. Good luck.
Is he gonna do it for me?
Shamir Shamazel, hold your spells. I am your master.
Shamir, return.
I order you to go back into your lamp.
How did you get my lamp? You thief! You
Is it your
ruined
lamp?
Me. My lamp! Oh, thank
Or is it Shamir's lamp?
I hated working for that loathsome creature. I already feel his nastiness leaving me. How I've longed for a master like you.
Now start murdering.
I've got a new master. I've got a new master.
This feels weird and wrong. Why are we letting him walk up? Really?
I'm like waiting for the hand icon to be available.
Stealing the lamp was very clever, I'll grant you that. But I am the master thief. Face my sword if you dare. The man left standing shall have the lamp.
So shall it be, Alhazred. I don't need the genie to deal with a coward like you.
Fortunately, we have no spoons.
Why a spoon, cousin?
Alexander fixes upon the
'Cause
only
it'll hurt
weapon in
more.
sight.
Yeah.
Zounds! This sword must weigh a ton.
Today?
Good.
Well, it was yesterday,
Then you
but...
shall only fail sooner, my prince.
Wait, is this thing too heavy for us?
The mouse would bite?
This mouse
It's too heavy
shall
for
bite,
him.
as you shall soon see. Or should I say, soon feel?
I thought I saw an article that said that he might have died like as far as like a week ago.
Well, they only just
You can
announced
barely
it.
lift
at
that
least.
Yeah.
sword, my prince. Better to
Yeah,
lay it
March
down
1st.
now. I promise to
Yeah,
dispatch you
I had
with
only heard it
little
yesterday
pain.
too.
A tempting offer. But I think I'll wait and see what this sword can do.
Suit yourself.
If only someone had a little dagger that she could have just stabbed and repeated with it by now.
Yeah,
Oh,
right? What is she doing? She's picking her nails with it.
waiting for the men to solve this. Rick, bonk him in the head with a crown.
She's just biding her time.
Alexander's arms start to tremble under the effort of wielding the huge sword. His muscles are nearing exhaustion.
Ha! And so it ends.
Not if I can help it, you murderer!
Why are you
Cosima
announcing your plan?
thrusts the small dagger into Alhazred's shoulder with all her might.
Ah! You dare raise a finger to me? You will regret that, princess.
Get him.
Alexander sees
Are you kidding? Alexander sees no use for that big sword here.
I think it thinks you were clicking on the floor.
Yeah, well.
Cosima, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alexander. I was just so afraid for you.
There's no need to fear anymore, Princess.
Yes, I know. How can I ever repay you? For myself, for my kingdom.
It was not in me to let harm come to you. Can you find it in you, Princess, to give me more than your gratitude?
Alexander, what are you saying?
I love you, Cosima. Would you ever consider...
I spent more time with your parents.
Do you
but
think
I love
you could marry me?
Could you ever have doubted it, my prince?
Smooch.
Oh! Guards!
Princess Cosima, are you well?
I'm quite well, thank you.
He's still twitching.
Please take Abdul and put him in the dungeon.
Yeah, I
See
think
to
for
it that
some
he gets
reason
a
we bonked
doctor.
him on the head.
Yes, Majesty.
Well, guess I'm gonna walk away. Well, yeah. Oh, look, there's a lamp down here. Everyone seems to have forgotten that this is where I fell.
Cosima and Alexander ask Captain Saladin to perform their
He's
wedding
okay.
ceremony. Saladin is honored to do so.
On this historical day of great joy in the land of the Green Isles, we witness the union of Cosima, beloved princess of this realm, and Alexander, Prince of Daventry. Do you, Prince Alexander of Daventry, take Princess Cosima to be your wife, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
They look like they
And
got
do
those
you,
costumes
Princess
from the
Cosima of the
Spirit
land of
Halloween.
the Green Isles, take Prince Alexander to be your husband, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a ring?
I have
don't.
Alexander's royal insignia ring.
Very good. Please place the ring on Cosima's finger.
Oh, because it'll fit.
It's like
He
the
has
one
very
ring.
Who gives this
It
bride?
Oh, I see.
resizes. Yep.
Her mother and I willingly give our daughter's hand in wedlock.
Who will speak for the groom?
I will. Alexander's mother and I recognize
Papa.
his marriage to Princess Cosima with glad hearts and sanction this union.
Then, Alexander and
Daddy
Cosima,
Graham.
I now pronounce you
1
man
week.
and wife.
How'd they
You
even
may
get them from
kiss
Daventry
the
that
bride.
fast?
A magic map or something.
Apparently.
Maybe the bird people flew them. I don't know.
Congratulations, my
Daventry and
children.
wear their wings
I have
tired.
an important question for you both. Please hear me.
Yes, sire?
Alexander, I welcome you into our family with open arms. I place trust in Alhazred because I so badly wanted a son and a husband for my beloved daughter. I was wrong. But you are true and good, Alexander. You have proven yourself to all my people.
Thank you, sire.
Olaria and I have been through much. Even though we have returned to our kingdom, I do not think we are able to reign again. Will you two consider the crown? I know as king and queen, you can heal this small kingdom from all the damage that Alhazred has inflicted upon it.
Oh, Father.
Why, I'm honored. What do you think, Cassima?
I love my homeland, Alexander. I would be happy to stay and serve it all my days.
Father, I believe I'm needed here. Would you be very disappointed if...
Son, you must follow your destiny. I do believe the land of the Green Isles needs you. You'll be a magnificent king, though dearly missed in Daventry.
Then I accept.
Oh, my boy, what a man you've become. And how I will miss you.
Don't worry, Mother. With Shamir's powers, we'll be able to visit often.
Oh, it's Shamir's
I'm not
powers.
about to forget my family.
Congratulations, Alexander. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, dear sister.
Oh, Alexander, I'm so glad. Between the return of my beloved parents and our new reign, you've made me so happy.
Resurrection.
I'm glad I could make up for some of your suffering, my beautiful wife.
Congratulations, King Alexander. When we return home to Daventry, your crew will be glad to hear that their battle at sea was worthwhile.
Yeah, how were they doing? Did they make it back?
Monarch.
We were so worried when your men arrived home
They made it
without
back.
you, son. I'm so thankful that you are safe and happy.
And I am as grateful that my crew did not pay for my driven heart.
You have only brought us all good fortune, sire. With Shamir saved and his power used for good, reuniting the islands will be far easier. He has already repaired the ferry. Your road will be easier now that the islands are no longer feuding. Already the wounds are starting to heal.
Will he ever be granted
Yes,
his
my
freedom,
love.
though?
Discovering the island's stolen treasures has done more to
think
bring
we've
peace to
established
this
that's a
land than
big old no.
anything else. It is now clear that
Poor Shamir.
Alhazred had Shamir steal each of the island's most valued treasures, then blame the thefts on others to cause the islands to hate each other.
Now let us celebrate
They've
our
already
good
announced their
fortune.
plans to
The
use him as
evil
an
that has
indefinite
plagued
taxi.
This land is done, and a new reign begins. Long live King Alexander and Queen Cassima.
Long live King Alexander! Long live Queen Cassima! Long live the land of the Green Isles! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
That was well timed. They're all clapping. I think Bernie's devastatingly handsome. Who said that?
What is this? What? I have not been so confused by the music at the end of a game in like so many years. Symphony of the Night did something similar, actually. Okay.
We already called this track Slaps.
Yeah. I was checking and then remembered, oh, well, also we beat the game.
I saw your face, and I felt our souls embrace.
That's game 67.
So, can we just have what? Can we just acknowledge something that must have happened even though they didn't show it?
What's that?
At the top of the stairs, I'm just gonna on my side to turn this down very slowly. At the top of this, right? So we bust into the wedding, right? and they're like, hey, you should stop this, blah blah blah. And then the king and queen come in, and that's not Cassima there. That's Shamir. We go upstairs where Cassima actually is. We defeat what's his face, and then everyone comes downstairs, which means she's walking downstairs, and then standing there casually, like nothing's up, is gonna be her dead parents. No heads up. No one's saying, "Oh, by the way, I went to the underworld to bring them back." Nope. Just gonna let her be really surprised, and I don't know if that's a good surprise or if that's just gonna possibly give her a heart attack. Like, you think you'd give a heads up or something?
Well, I mean, she wasn't necessary for his plans at all. You were right. Like, he could have just killed her and then married the genie, and then everyone would be like, "Oh, yeah, that's Cassima." But he did say he wasn't going to leave her alive afterward. But
yeah, exactly. His plan was to kill her anyways. So like, why leave a loose end that could unravel everything?
We missed 7 points.
Oh, that's not very many.
We hope you'll play again.
On the one hand, there's different ways to do this. On the other hand, no.
We're good. I think we're good.
So the question is, which is next? 8. Was it 6 or 7?
This was 6.
The next one, or something like Quest of the Longbow or something different.
7 is the one that came out more recently, right? Or no, it's not. Or is it 8? No.
Oh, is there a King's Quest 8?
There's one that came out like maybe within the last decade. That's like.
Oh, I think it's 1998.
Yeah, this one's the next one's 94.
This one I think is roughly contemporary with Larry 7 because it has similar visuals.
Oh, King's Quest 8 is 1998. How many King's Quests are there? Oh, 9 is the one I'm thinking of. It came out in 2015.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it even looks like King's Quest. Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah, it has like the opening screen and everything, but it's like a 3D game.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's amazing.
But I think this might be the last King's Quest with soft locks. I hope. That was a lot of soft locks.
Yes, considering I'm pretty sure there were more that we didn't even find.
Mm-hmm.
I can pretty much guarantee it. I don't know how to feel about this. It was an interesting story. It was an interesting take. And even though Alexander is mostly blander than vanilla flavored water, there was something oddly neat about him. Like, as an example, we kind of touched on this briefly, like I think a week ago, at some point in time, where he actually makes a point of not assuming he has to rescue her, but wanting confirmation that she's okay and this is what she wants.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very slightly different kind of hero than Graham, who is just basically just didn't even have a personality. He was just the means of the player doing the next thing. I don't know. It was kind of neat in that way. And there was more variety in the areas. In some ways, it actually almost kind of reminded me of the same flavor as Chronomaster. Where, like, actually different themes. On the other hand, the execution and the soft locks really left so much to be desired.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff about the game. It's just so many soft locks.
Yeah.
And the worst part about soft locks is you don't always know you're in a soft lock.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it would have been harder to avoid for this game. Because that's been a thing for a few different Sierra games, but I think it would have been slightly harder to avoid for this one because of the multiple paths.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And then the items that just randomly appear after certain things have been done, they just have them there. Like they don't. It's not hurting anything to have a teacup sitting on a chair. Like,
I wouldn't have minded it too much if it was only the Isle of Wonders because
mm-hmm.
it's in the name. But then, like when the flying horse shows up and it's like, really?
Well, I guess he could
Really?
have been in the way. I'm okay with that because a horse like is something that moves around. I don't know.
Yeah, but he just shows up the moment we're looking for him.
That's true too.
Like,
or if there was a way that you had to summon it or something. I don't know.
like cool beans on them for giving a hint on how to find him.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little harder for you to remember, probably because it's been like at least a week since someone had said Nightshade. Actually, maybe yeah, I guess actually literally a week. Yeah, I forget we do this twice a week. Yeah, but I did like that we eventually ended up going to the underworld because we knew full well the whole time. It's like we're going down there, we're going down there, we're going down there, we're going. So it is nice to have something to look forward to. It feels less disconnected. Like we never got to the point of clicking Moon Logic
Mm-hmm.
ever.
Mm-hmm.
It actually we knew where we're going to be going for some places. Now, granted, that was also because of like meta-analysis of well, they wouldn't have bothered drawing this screen unless we're going to go there, but it's still something. Oh well.
Yeah.
All right, that's I'll shut up.
It's okay. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know necessarily what we'll be doing Monday, but we'll figure it out. And yeah, until then.
Let's say I was one away from bingo in two different directions.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Bernie got silver and bronze this time around.
Yes. He's very shiny.
All right, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Right.
We'll see you
Good
Monday.
night, everybody.
Maybe sooner. Good night.
Oh, really?
I don't know. We'll see how I feel. If I have time to stream other stuff. Good night.